All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We have Fabien here from Boston, Massachusetts. So you guys aren't going to believe this, but I got a text from Fabien and he was down in the dumps, guys. He was struggling with his game. He was hitting his irons pretty well, but his driver was just out of sync.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking, right? Because I just worked with Jalen, and in one lesson, I was able to take him from not being able to even hit the ball to hitting nearly 300-yard drives. So I was like, man, if you were here, I could fix you in no time. Well, next thing you know, this silly bastard over here hopped online, bought plane tickets, got an Airbnb, said I'm on my way.
Brought my clubs.
Brought his clubs. I mean, I'm so thankful for you being here. This is awesome.
That's just to demonstrate how much I appreciate your teaching and how much I've progressed over the months. I'm at my best golf ever, and the thing is that now I am understanding what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong because of your biomechanical approach. And I mean, this is amazing, guys. And I've been maybe the first member of your channel.
For sure, definitely.
And I can tell you, this is the $10 with the highest return on investment I've ever made in my life. And I'm working in the venture capitalist world, so take my word for it.
So I didn't pay him to say any of this. He actually spent his own money to come down here and see me. I'm so thankful that you came and that you have that much trust in me, because from his story, basically, guys, he spent 20 years playing golf and he basically hasn't improved a whole lot, right?
No, that's right. And I've gone, so I think that you've done you've gone down that way as well, guys. I've followed YouTubers for years. I've lived on tricks, hoping that it's going to change my swing straight away. And I've also followed some methods, but didn't get me anywhere. And I told you, those last 3 months were the best improvement in my game.
And you probably haven't hit more than 1,000 balls in 3 months, right? Yeah. If that, you've done 90% of it at home.
This is the important point as well. I've not hit so many balls. I've worked a lot in my apartment with just the club.
Just a club.
And making the drills.
Yeah, exactly. So
you just have to trust the process here.
So you guys are going to see some pretty cool stuff today, because I know exactly what's going on with the swing, and we're going to fix them in no time at all. So stick around. This is going to be a lot of fun. Fabien. Dude, you change it every time, I swear to God.
I don't.
Fabien.
Call me Fab.
Fab. All right.
Fab.
All right, guys, we got Fab out here hitting a 7-iron. He got a really good fitting this year. He's playing the new Titleist T150s. Beautiful golf club, Aerotech shafts. Best money can buy. Pretty solid shot there, huh?
Yep.
So we're just going to warm up a little bit, and then we're going to work into the driver, which seems to be his biggest problem so far.
Yeah. And basically with the long irons, I tend to slice it, and on some shots losing speed.
Use these here?
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and get an idea wherever you want to aim that. Probably at that white pin out there would be appropriate. Always use alignment sticks. Yeah, that looks real good. All right.
To the right.
Yeah, no big deal. So this is what you've been doing, right? You've been missing to it, right? Okay. I see exactly what's happening. Like, what's going on in your mind that's causing a lot of this? Because for a while you were hitting it really well.
I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest.
Just been struggling?
Yeah, I think that so I'm not getting the back of the club thing right for the time being. And so that's giving a lot of inconsistency in my swing, because basically I'm on the forearm playing a little bit by chance.
By chance, I see. So you haven't found the slot, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get that going then, because what I'm noticing is your backswing is absolutely perfect. Yeah, and see what's happening is you're trying to reroute the club instead of just allowing the plane line to exist.
Exactly.
So bring it back to the top real quick. You've got a great backswing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So guys, this is textbook. I mean, you couldn't have a better backswing than this if you tried. You're 49 years old, right?
Yeah, almost.
But what's happening is he's, fire your hips for me. He's firing his hips too soon, which is causing the club to be steep, which is what we don't want. And instead, what we want is we want the club to shallow, but not reroute. And what you're doing is you're rerouting it. And we just need it to do this move only. So it's just a wrist movement. Make sense? The move is simply you're going to rotate this forearm like that, all the way through the ball, like so, okay? The key is though, is you have to stay on plane, so it's this movement, not that movement, which plane, so it's this movement, not that movement, which is what you're doing is you're adding shoulder into the mix. We don't want to add any shoulder, we want it to be very simple. Make sense? So give that a shot, see if we can figure that out. No, see, you're still bringing your elbow down. I just need you to make simply this turn only. Just exactly, but keep turning it.
So
no, just hold it in place,
yeah.
And just turn it.
Turn it with what?
With the plane.
Yeah, but with which part of the body?
Just the arm.
Okay.
The rest of the body will go. So when you come back and you're in this position, when you do this move with just your wrists, the hips have to open up because you go out of balance. And as they open up, what do? You're now in a position to hit, and you just hit it. Club goes. That's the biomechanical piece. So what's happening is you're still rerouting, because when you drop that club behind you, you're not going far enough with it with the wrists. Exactly. Beautiful.
Wow, that's a draw.
Yeah, that's a draw. Straight draw. So did you feel the difference? There's a lot less moving parts.
And there was no control whatsoever.
You just let it go.
Yeah. I didn't even know I would have hit the ball.
What do you mean? Like there's no control? You let the golf club swing itself?
Yeah.
So I'm always saying that, right? Let
Yeah,
the golf
sure.
club swing
But
itself.
for the first time, I didn't direct my energies in any direction. I was just doing the move.
Just that.
It's exactly like you said. So basically, my thought was just to go there.
Yep.
And then everything.
It has to.
Yeah.
Because you still have to hit the ball, and your mind is not going to let you miss it. We're not trying to hit this forearm plane with aggression. We're trying to make a golf swing and let the ball get in the way. Beautiful. Much better. Beautiful. Perfect. It's just wrists. There's no arms. So I challenged Fabien at one point to see if he could actually break his wrists and hit the ball with the back of the club. And he tried, and that's what happened. And he felt, at one point, you did feel it, right?
Yeah.
You felt essentially being on plane perfectly. So step out for a minute, take a break. I could see you're getting a little frustrated. You want to talk about it, or you just want?
That's really about getting the feeling right. I mean, I'm still struggling to feel that club that goes be in the back, and then everything that unravels,
Right.
so to speak.
Well, part of it is your right hand grip, just like Jalen, just a little strong.
Okay.
We want it more in the fingers.
All right.